Hi guys. Okay, I am off down the road in Trowbridge today to see... Oh, sorry, I got distracted there by a cat. Really sweet little cat. Anyway, I'm going to see a little Cocker Spaniel called Maple. I don't know if she's little actually, because I've not seen her, but she might be a big Cocker Spaniel, who knows. Anyway, Maple, she's a show Cocker Spaniel. So show Cockers and working Cockers, I can't speak today, are actually quite different, which is why I do tend to ask people on the phone whether they've got a working line Cocker Spaniel or a show Cocker Spaniel, because the show line and the working line, although they are essentially the same breed, they're kind of not. Look very, very different and generally have very different temperaments and personalities. So the show cockers are normally a fair bit chunkier, a bit bigger, much longer ears, curly ears, big long eyelashes, very, very pretty, obviously, and not quite as high energy as the working line cockers. So they are normally quite different, but essentially they're still a Cocker Spaniel and still prone, as all Spaniels are, to resource guarding issues, which I think we have here, but in an unusual way. So she's not guarding objects, but it sounds like she's guarding people, so her people basically. So this is one of our big packages we're going out. It's the first session on a package E, which is our biggest package. So there'll be 6 sessions in total, and the reason we're doing this is we've got a few different issues, but we've got aggression with a bite history. So she's bitten a couple of people, and both in situations where it sounds like she's been guarding her owner. So one, she was sat on the owner's lap, someone else came over, we've got a bite from that. So it although she's not, by the sounds of it, not guarding things, as in toys, treats, food, etc., but it sounds like she might be guarding people or possibly places, which is again very common with the breed. So it's something that we bred in to gun dogs, particularly spaniels, because it makes them very good at scent work. So if a dog's really possessive, they're going to get really invested in a scent, which is great when you've got a working gun dog, but it's not so great when you've got a pet that you're not bothered if they're doing that. So it is quite a common thing to see. Not that I'm saying that all Cocker Spaniels are like this, and you've got to remember that as behaviourists we only see the worst, so we don't get to see all the ones that don't have this and that are absolutely brilliant. So there's plenty of Cocker Spaniels out there that don't resource guard and never show any signs of it. But as a general rule, if somebody calls me about a Cocker Spaniel, in the back of my mind I'm thinking, oh, it's probably resource guarding because it is quite a common trait with this particular breed. So anyway, that's kind of by the by. So we're going out to see little Maple, and we know she's got this bite history. She's territorial, so we know she's going to be doing a lot of barking when we first walk in. So we've got territorial aggression, we've got this place/people guarding aggression issue. We've also got dog reactivity, people reactivity on walks. Again, she's probably being protective when she's doing this, so it's highly likely that it's connected. And obviously because of that, on the walks, they're not letting her off as much. You know, need to make sure that it's very, very quiet when she's off the lead, so that there's not people or dogs that she might run up and bark at. So we've got a lot going on. So today's focus, always the focus with the first session, is the aggression issues. So I want to spend a fair bit of time in the house finding out what's going on with the territorial aggression and the people / place guarding, and teaching them how to deal with that and how to resolve that. And obviously we will go for a walk. We might not get round to the off lead today, but we'll certainly do some lead walking and have a look at her reactivity on the lead and make sure that they can walk her easily by the end of the session. So I've got my trainer Hector coming with me. He's actually doing really well now and is doing work on his own, but needs a bit more experience with aggressive issues. So Hector's going to be with me today. So hopefully we will get some really good videos, and I'm going to be getting him doing some work with the dogs so that he can get some good practical experience with this as well. So anyway, yeah, we'll get some videos, we'll see what's going on, we'll get some things in place, and I will feed back to you as usual after the session. And I forgot my coat today, which is why I've got my hat on. Stupidly, it's quite cold and I forgot to bring a coat because I'm an idiot. So I'll probably be in my little woolly hat all day. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. On with her. I'm Sarah, this is Hector.
Hello.
Hector's one of my other trainers. He's just wanting to get some more experience with aggression issues.
Yeah,
so,
no,
yeah.
that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
It's just,
Where is she?
she's just in there, in our crate.
Oh, she's in her crate. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So what would happen if we let her out the crate?
She'll be fine if I just say to people, please don't touch her.
Yeah,
just
of course.
completely ignore her, basically.
Okay, okay. Oh, she's very show cocker,
so-
isn't she? How pretty. She's so pretty.
Good girl.
Love her.
Yeah, if you just
Oh,
completely
so she's just
ignore
very
her,
nervous, isn't she? Yeah. Okay.
And
We do that as standard anyway.
yeah.
But yeah, you can see she's shy. Love her. Okay, but she stops barking quite quickly, doesn't she?
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's just, we've just had a few times.
Should we do that leave exercise again? Down. Leave. Look at me. Yes, good girl.
Stay.
Nothing. Walking past on the street.
Leave.
Absolutely.
But like I said, it isn't with every dog that she is. So if a dog's coming up to, if you were coming up to a dog,
Yeah.
right? So it's just we're on a walk and we come up to a dog.
Look at her.
We're not feeling that. It's the risk. So don't.
Get heel. Get heel. Sit. Good girl. Good boy, Lucky. Good boy. Good girl. She's great. Okay, I think what you're trying to get at is what do you do when you're coming up to a dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need no dinner. That's a good point. You take the treats off her food, yeah. When you're, doing this training and conditioning, you will give her lots of treats, but it'll kind of just tear down.
As soon as she gets it. Yeah.
Exactly. And when you're just teaching her to walk to heel, you'll be doing lots of pops. But again, that'll dwindle down too. So. There you go.
Working.
It's
So
working.
we have this beautiful video. Don't even think about it, mate. Are you good babies? Yes, you are. Well done. Nice, good girl. Good girl. She's like, I just want the food. I just want the food. It's all I care about.
Yes. Good.
So good.
Well done. That's great.
That's better. Just gets it instantly. Yeah, you're instant with everything, aren't you? You gonna sit? Wait. Come. Yes, good girl. What a good girl. That's beautiful. Look at her. She's so focused. Well done. Perfect. See, and it makes her want to follow you. So even when you're not asking her to do it, look at her. She still wants, because she wants to work.
Good girl.
To doing all this work, and now she's absolutely knackered. Oh, she's such a good dog. You're so cute. Maple syrup. Hello. Hello, my baby. Oh, we besties now. Yes, we are. Oh my God, she's just too cute. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, you're so cute. Yes, you can do paw. Where'd you paw? Paw. Thanks. Shaky hands. Yeah. Yeah. Right, guys. Well, that went incredibly well. What a sweet little dog. She was definitely very nervous when we first walked in, because they are in the habit of putting her in the crate when somebody knocks. She was barking in the crate, but actually once we let her out, she was definitely very timid. You know, didn't want to come straight up, and obviously we didn't want to go straight down to her because that would have been a bit risky. But really quite quickly she did snap out of it and started taking treats, and by the end of the session she's just, yeah, a little cuddle monster wanting all the fuss. So I really don't think it's going to take them very long. It's all with Maple about raising her confidence. She's just not had a huge, they've only had her for about 5 weeks, and prior to her she was living in the middle of nowhere, and I just think didn't see visitors and new people very often, and you know, it was just a kind of a different lifestyle. So she's now just got to get used to all of this, and I think all that's happened is a couple of things have just scared her, and obviously with the owners having a little boy, and you know, there's going to be his mates coming to the house and things like that. As he gets older, they need to make sure that that everything's going to be safe. So I think they're absolutely doing the right thing, and she definitely does need a lot of confidence building. But she was just a joy to train. She just picked everything up really, really quickly, clearly wants to please, just instantly was just, oh right, we're doing it like this now, are we? Okay, brilliant. She's just so good, bless her. We had a really lovely time, and we didn't see, you know, in terms of the dog reactivity, we had the stooge dog literally right outside our house, which apparently, you know, she's worse because of the territorial aspect if there's a dog right outside the house, and she didn't bat an eyelid. She was absolutely fine with Lockie, and we had a lovely walk, did some recall work on a long line, which she was just wonderful. She's very food orientated and food driven, which is really, really helpful, obviously, because she was just loving the recall training we were doing some training exercises out there, and she was just an absolute angel. I really didn't see, other than the fact that I could, you know, certainly see she's nervous. You know, she's nervous around a new dog, she's nervous around a new person coming into the house. Other than that, she didn't really show me any of the issues that we were called for, because she was just, I think once she understood that we were taking over and she didn't have to worry, she just kind of went, oh right, yeah, I get it now, I won't bother doing anything. And then she just didn't. She was just a sweetheart. So when we were practicing the doorbell, you know, she didn't even bark. And the owners, well, she always barks when the doorbell goes, but no, nothing. And she actually just took herself off to a crate, even though we didn't tell her to go there. She's just she's a really, really sweet, lovely, clever, oh yeah, I kind of really fell for her. She's a real sweet girl. So wonderful session, really looking forward to seeing them again. So next session is going to be another home visit, just so that we can check how everything's going in the house and on a walk, and then we'll get into some more distracted walking when we do the specific walking sessions. So we will get her in a distracted area, and I have also said I'd be happy with her coming on the pack walk straight away, because she was so good. And obviously if she comes on a pack walk and it all goes pear-shaped because it is too soon, we can always say, you know, okay, take her home, that it was too much. But I don't think it will be. She was so easy to work with, and it just got everything so quickly that I actually think she'll do fine in a pack walk. One of the biggest things as well is that she had been walked on a harness, and that obviously, as we know, makes reactivity and nervousness on a walk a lot worse. So just using the slip lead on her is going to make a massive difference in her confidence, so which we saw straight away, and in her heel work. So yeah, little superstar dog. Really enjoyed that, and I will keep you updated with the ongoing sessions.